I might recruit another hero too. That's the dwarf guy, I don't care. So, because, you know, we gotta keep the stacks balanced. And he's just gonna be in charge of getting the random stuff each week. It's not very random, but whatever. This morning, as we prepared to leave, an elderly elf approached riding on the back of a powerful stag. Despite his age, the elf was still agile enough to drop off his mount and extend a hand. "I am Uspen, a druid, and your advisor," the old elf said. "My advisor? I don't recall asking for one, much less selecting one." "That's because my people selected one for you. They wanted someone wise and experienced, someone who knows much of the world. The choice, I admit, was obvious. I'm sure no one else was considered, since I am the wisest elf alive." "And so modest." "Modesty is for halflings," Aspen said, jumping into the back of the stag. "So, where do we go today?" I modded my horse and said, "I would think someone as wise as yourself would already know that." "Oh, and then you're friends. Good. It's good to be friends." However, I must admit, he did say he was wise, not clairvoyant. So, I don't know what that shtick was about, but whatever. I don't need the gems either, by the way. I mean, you need them for unicorn glades. I ain't getting that, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oops. The dwarves are easy to destroy. And we're gonna need the red tent before we get there. We probably need to get through teleporters, I assume. I mean, you know, there's no underground, so there's a very limited amount of places where what we need could be. Batch of dwarves are not interested. None of this is useful for me. What a disappointing hole. So yeah, red tent is here. You need to destroy these first. I need to pack a silver pegasi. Actually, I'm gonna leave that there. I'll try to leave those around to give experience to Tarnum, because since there's no enemy, it's entirely possible that I am just there's just not going to be enough experience on the map to reach level 6. Which would be kind of stupid, but it is possible. Checkmate, Aspen said as he knocked over my wooden king with his rook. "You're good," I said. My fists were clenched at my sides. I hadn't lost a game of chess in a very long time, and I didn't like it. "Yes, although when you're this good, the game loses some of its appeal, I'm afraid," Aspen said as he scooped the wooden pieces in the pouch on his hip. "Tomorrow I rematch." It was even worse losing to this arrogant elf. "You said you had some news." Oh wait, that's the other guy. "You said you had some news." "Oh yes, I've arranged for troops to be trained at the Centaur stables. Return there each week and they'll have new recruits waiting for you." Oh hey, some tutorial stuff while we're at it. Why not? You don't join. Okay. I was half hoping they would join me, but fine, be that way. I'm not taking that. Just no. I don't want them. Well, you're useless. Goodbye. I am going to need wood, so wood. Good enough. At least I have my full creature production online. I mean, that's the main thing, right? Oh, you know what? I should probably have someone ready to get these. And this guy can handle the resources, because why not? Go there first. I mean, it's a mistake. You need 2 more, idiot. It's a mistake, but let's do it. Then it's gonna be off my mind. I don't think I'm gonna... Well, this is necessary, by the way. I don't think I'm gonna have... If I'm going to take dwarves, that is absolutely necessary. fact, I'm gonna take these, and I don't have money anymore. Expected, I suppose. I'm actually just gonna have one on each side. I can sell my resources. I don't need anything else, really, I don't think. I'm not sure that's gonna be enough, though. Is it? Get the elves, at least. Yeah, that's not good enough. Is it worth getting the other centaurs? No, I don't think so. Alright. We're gonna upgrade the elves on the way there. That's something he can do. So, you know, pretty nice. Crystal! You know what? I did have other rare resources to sell. And I forgot about it. Whoops! Sure. Actually, can you get there? You can get there. I'm gonna correct that. Hold on. I don't know that centaurs are gonna be that much of a game changer against the war unicorns, but I'll be here and get them. Sure, it's fine. Sounds like a decent idea. Alright. Are we done, by the way? Minus guild would be useful, I suppose. Maybe. Last night I witnessed another trait that I have learned to love about elves. Even when the seriousness of our quest to find the dragons weighs heavily on their thoughts, my soldiers found time for a game. As long as they live, you would think the elves would become somber or even boring. Yes, they are thoughtful people, always willing to consider the consequences of their actions before they act, but they also know how to live each day. Upon their request, I joined them. We kicked around a child's ball with no clear objective other than keeping it away from the other team. I wish I could say my team won, but maybe next time. What did you say the game was? You should invent goals. That would be a worthwhile, invention. Alright, that's probably enough. Yeah. Because reasons. Whoops. Actually, hold on. I didn't give enough to it, but whatever. And you can be there, and then I'm gonna have to exchange them because symmetry is a thing that needs to be respected. Although normally sensible, a pack of war unicorns blocks your path. Not much to it. They just do. So you kill them. And that's the end of that. They are magic oh, well. That's not nice. Why them? Why them? Maybe they're not gonna resist? Oh, nice. Give me a second. Really? You're not dead? Okay then. Ugh! Oh! The spell wore off because it only lasts one turn. That's kind of silly. Okay, water magic is useful. It allows you to get rid of debuffs minimally, which is, you know, useful. Just the way it is. I wonder if I'm gonna need more of, like, anything. Whatever. When I saw the green dragon swoop in over the treetops last night, I thought my quest was over. Perhaps the good dragon simply forgot about the string festival. I called out, waiting for it to land so we could talk, but the dragon dove sharply in my position. If I had not known dragons so well, I would not have recognized its battle time. It attacked! Luckily my men and I were able to take cover in a thick position of the forest where the green dragon wasn't able to assault us, and eventually it gave up and flew away. But the malevolent expression on its face bothers me still. What could turn the good creature I know into the enraged beast I saw last night? Excellent question. I'm sure we'll find the answer soon. This symmetry is wrong. I'm using the wrong word. When I say symmetry, I guess what I mean is feng shui. It's basically feng shui. Even if it's not really. Tempting, but no. You know, I don't need experience anymore because there you go. Do I want wisdom on him? Sure. I'll take wisdom. And earth magic maybe, and that would be it. In the hope of town portal, yes. Let's fix the feng shui. There you go. That's nice. Actually, I don't need that. Can I get higher tiers of magic, though? There's the question. Yes, I just don't have the resources for it. Painful. Let's buy the things we... Oh, God. That's not... Anything here? No. Actually, I get this thing, maybe. That could help. I don't know. It's gonna take a lot of resources. I really should have flagged the thing up there. If I'm gonna get the magic guild, I really should. Sorry, I really should. I'm at least gonna get this. It's gonna give me more resources to bargain in the rip-off that is the marketplace. Oh, another level up tree. That's nice. Almost, but not quite. Okay. Back at unicorns. I'm gonna go get the other resources. 25 gems is pretty nice. I'm lacking in a few things still, though, so I don't know. I need 20. Ah, this is pain. This is pain. Let's get the treasury. That's the wrong day to get it on, though, whatever. My master supplies Koban gripes endlessly about the way I spend gold. What are you doing? Dropping it on the ground as you ride! Koban insists I visit the windmill in the mystical garden each week to pick up the gold and resources they provide. Anything to shut the dwarf up. I mean, I'm doing it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, dude. I got this. Got you covered. I think, yeah, I can get at least one level of magic guild. Hopefully that's the only one I need. I mean, I won't get anything. Okay, well, we're just gonna keep this train rolling. Yeah! It's a fun ride. Spell power. Pendant of Total Recall! I don't have that. Did it mention where I'm supposed to find it? A report comes in that Elven farm was mysteriously ransacked last night. The field was torn up and all the animals were missing. Thankfully the farmer was away at the time. He sent Aspen to investigate. I expect that we're going to find traces of a dragon attack. Oh. You know what? I was expecting forgetfulness thingy. Anyway, I got the resources for that, so maybe that's where it is. I'm not getting any mercury each time. That's... Oh! Unicorns! You're admiring the flowery fields around you when you suddenly gives you... What? When the ground suddenly gives out beneath you. You don't drop far, but by the time you pick yourself up, you find that you are surrounded. Out of little holes spring a horde of nasty eyeless creatures. Troglodytes! These troglodytes must be the ones who have been raiding the local farms. Oh, are they? One of them sniffs the air and turns directly towards you. Ah, so you're the one you've been... Oh, so you're the one you've been sent for. Come along now. And the attack. Yeah, it's very much so looking like Matare is behind the whole dragon disappearance thingy. Oops. Oh, come on. I may have visited a tomb recently. My troops seem to have not appreciated that. Oh well. I'm sure they'll just deal with it. You really shouldn't have just stopped. Well, I don't think they could have made it across no matter what they did, so that's a bit unfair. Do wish to fight the unicorns. I shouldn't have terrible morale anymore. Yeah. gonna get more... well, the feng shui's gone out the window now. Well, what can you do? Pretty much nothing, so we'll just endure this. And you dead. There we go. It's not defended. Everything's fine. I think I'll stay here a couple turns. That way I have 12 unicorns instead of 6. And then I can fix the feng shui by getting equal amounts of unicorns on both sides of the center. Sharpshooters. Feng shui is important, come on. Has to be. And turn. I have enough of everything except mercury. Let's see if I can buy enough mercury. Did I do it? No, I didn't do it because I'm an idiot and I don't know how things work. Isn't it 6 each? What? Oh, wood. I'm a stupid. I'm a stupid. Sure, fine. Must be the costliest magic guild I've ever seen. Fireball, anti-magic, landmine, not too bad. Oh, well, I can't learn level 4 yet, can I? No. So, I don't think it's worth it. Centaur population, dark balls! I don't believe you. Oh, wait, we're at the end of the week already? Nice. Alright, look at this. It's magic. Bam! Even better. The center's gonna be super feng shui. Yeah, let's just go this way. Aspen returns from his investigation of the ransacked farm. It's a true mystery, Tarnum. The entire farm was destroyed and everything that was remotely edible was stolen. Could it be a dragon? No, there were no tracks in or out of the farm, but there were plenty left behind at the site. They were small, and a lot of them, but I can't tell you what they belong to. You're not wise enough. By the way, I can. It's troglodytes. They attacked me. I'm not gonna read that. I don't feel like it. Mercury, finally! Oh, dragons. Hello? How do you do? Ahead is the home of the Dragon Talker, but even as you approach, you notice a pair of angry green dragons tearing through her gardens. They seem prepared to destroy the house and the Dragon Talker as well. Even if as you draw your sword and attack, you regret your actions. To destroy such a beautiful creature is wrong, but you don't see any way to avoid it. Let the Dragon Talker die, that's the way to avoid it. You really shouldn't though, but that's the way to avoid it. Really? What did those sharpshooters ever do to you? I mean, those are easy to kill. Unicorns, get to it. There we go. Greetings, Tarnum! Wait. Oh, it's gonna be her the whole time. Hold on. Greetings, Tarnum. The dragons have spoken kindly of you. They call you a friend. Not many humans have had such respect from their kind, so it is fitting that you become their champion. I fear for the good of dragons, Tarnum. They were drawn from their caves as if pulled by some unseen hand. I saw it in their eyes. They could not resist, and they did not want to. Here, you will need these raw unicorns to get safely back to the Elven King. Tell him that on behalf of the dragons, I have selected you to save them. He is bound by his alliance with the dragons to give you whatever assistance you request. How about an army? I mean... okay, everything's fine. Fixed it. Alright, so, that was the first map. I don't know if I'm going to make 1 or 2 videos out of it. Because I really wasn't looking at the time at all. Well, obviously it's at least 1 video. It might be 2. It might be like 40 minutes, which means 2 videos in 20 minutes. I guess you know by now. I don't yet. I'll see in the editing process. Anyway, next time, I have no idea like what the mission exactly is going to be. I get an idea of where the whole campaign is going, but I don't. Oh, it's saying easy again. Oh, I hope it's not going to be as easy as last Chronicles. Anyway, well, I could also avoid the easiness by not making my character have wisdom, but it's a bit too late for that. Anyway, next time, I don't know. We're going to be looking for dragons, I assume. Till then, see y'all.